Not thinking straight. Sorry if you can't understand my case. Like sometimes I can't talk properly. Seems like a psychic rape against me. In year 2000 it started. And this person, he looks like Yusuf Zedi. Okay, so what is now important is that how I talk and all this deteriorate. Deteriorate. I should have been in coma. So today it's coming. It's another person's name, my mother's cousin, but from her mother's side. Mother was Irani, but they became Pakistanis, originally Irani, and I don't know, grandparents came or what from, but her eldest sister, my grandmother's eldest sister's accent was still Irani, as she spoke in Urdu or Sindhi, Khoja Sindhi. So, but my grandmother's, you could not tell. She seemed like she sounded like Khoja Sindhi for sure. So there's, and today it's coming that it's Muhammad Jafar. Zaim is coming, and I'm very angry. You see, being raped, feeling like psychic rape, like on the being watched, remote viewing, and all this. Yesterday it was Yusuf Agha Mahmood. Today it's this. And then when I do live streams, they don't like it, so they've got me restricted on Facebook, and now the Indians have also come. So against the Indians, some of the Indians, the way they are, but population is a lot in India. You can't blame the Hindus. There, in fact, we have so many Muslims, and hardly. So in Pakistan, wondering where are the Shias? They come out. Sorry, I don't want to taunt you, but now it's high time. Yeah, being raped, like in the psychic way, right? Although someone said here, there was a Pakistani saying that how much Pakistani men suffer or what they go through. So the thumbnail he put like they're raped, Pakistani men raped. So a comment was there like don't equate it to rape. Sexual rape is something different. Although this is zulm against the Pakistani men, oppression, cruelty, wickedness. But this is not rape, right? But I don't know what else to call it. Like like Pakistanis, I felt I used to use this language on Facebook in year 2000 only, not before that. So I used social media because also using this, like you cannot imagine what I go through, and 24 hours or while sleeping also. Now I get some. I don't know if the enemy is going to attack me. So please, if please don't judge me. And then doing this. So there's a lot of jealousy. And then Pakistan, okay, near 2000, I used to say, although my father used to say कि ये क्या है इधर पाकिस्तान में लूट मार अपने वो how he used to say it in our language, लूट मार, लूट मार के ख़त्म कर दिया है. इनके पास natural resources नहीं है. Raped. I just say now in year 2000 starting, they've raped their motherland, Pakistani. Ex-army officer का ये क्या बेटा, ये इसको क्या, ओ बेटी 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 पंजाबन. तो राजू मोहम्मद जाफ़र मोहम्मद जाफ़र नाम है इसको ना. बड़ा पैसे का बड़ा वो था. बल्कि like my father had so much money and all this, but we never, but his mother, after his father, not his father, his mother used to say that. Recently my aunt told me, but I never used to talk about this, but not his father, his stepfather, his stepfather was a landlord, a Sindhi landlord in Pakistan, not his real father. So his mother used to say that um, whose father he is from, who's his one of her son's father. That's what Mutahar, my aunt told me. So I have to take out names, and you can't blame me for all this. And I'm using this for my, like every time. I don't know what, like live streams and like in a way that okay, whatever I do little, this is all I can do. Look at what the Americans have done, and why can't like people, Westerners, Europeans, how they talk? I'm using this, and then I get restricted on Facebook, and then no one tells me who it really is. And then there, some videos I find, or that today it's Jafar, Muhammad Jafar, Jeff, right? And I'm very aggravated. Yesterday it was your real enemy is Yusuf Agha Mahmud. Because who could benefit the most? But even like Raju's mother has had that jealousy. So okay, something has started here. I'm going to just put that mic on, and what I'll do is put the little bit, just pause a little bit. Yeah, this video. Hello, yeah. Can you hear me? Can you hear the background sound? And no one is here, anyways. Hello, yeah. Can you hear me? Ju- Okay, just a minute. I have to. Yeah, background sound. No background sound. Okay, that's great. Just a minute. I have to pause again. Sorry. Oh, sorry. The live stream was paused and muted by me. So now restarting. Just started. So please don't expect me to to like use live streams and social media like normal people do, because my see now I couldn't wait. Although it's something else. Can't say, so I can't see. Ah, so yesterday, you see, this is even worse for me. Yesterday, it was this Agha Mahmoud, who's your real enemy. Today it's like that. So today it's someone else. So my mother's cousin, but from her mother's side. Right. Heat. So it started with Ansu also, yeah. Where there was like, I was like, what is this? Okay, there was like, and then this man who came later. So complicated to even talk about this for me. So people. There's very good people who are helping out and who know how to talk, and even when they're wronged, they don't bring the names out of the people who have wronged them in society. You know how they talk. But I was with nothing. If don't believe me, you don't have to believe me. Seems that the way I'm talking, it's not the normal, So if, like, for example, inner pondering, so wish I could do something like this, but I'm so sorry I can't, right? So where there's injustice against you, against your family members, you know how she spoke on so many things, like so many problems human beings having, and when I see that spiritual people also having, or soulful mystic people having, lies are for control, and this is the way one can go, and this is normal. People will accept this, but not my way, not my style. However, this is what whatever happened to me is why, and this, and since childhood, yeah, carried on, and then there are various people who are jealous of you, or even if I didn't want to think there were people who were jealous, because now I say, but you see, before my aunts used to say, and I would say, no, stop it, don't talk like that. I mean, like in a way that, no, no, why should we talk about people who just are, ye jadoo karta hai, this one has a evil. But I think that Raju's mother, although I asked him, but she was jealous of my mother and all this. Because you see, my mother was married to someone she had an affair, like from the community, from my father's community. So this, I can't hold myself back. Like I was supposed to. So this is really crazy, yeah. So please bear with me. It's really abnormal, one of a kind, dude. So whether I breathe or like the burps, the this, the that, I can't stand it right now. I find out that it is Raju. Through these videos, I'm just no, no. I have no, no. It can't be Raju. It but this one looks like what's his name again? What's the channel's name? I don't know. So I found him recently. He looks like Yusuf Zaidi, like in. Hey, sorry, excuse. Oh God. So I'm like repulsed. So ये अपनी बदबूएं, ये पाकिस्तानी, ये अपनी गंदी चीजें, like okay, like I don't take a shower, I can't take a shower, and all this, but like I find, but these people are disgusting, disgusting. They're sick. Don't do. Some of these Pakistanis, even Shias, they're sick. आप लोग अपनी बदबूएं, अपनी crookedness, अपनी ये साथ. So I'm not spreading hate. I'm just venting out here, and not it is not hate. What they did to me, you can see now. Although who cares? Who cares what they do? It's unspeakable. I mean, I've never heard. Not. I don't know what schizophrenia. I've never gone through case by case, but never heard something like this. That a man is in me, and Yusuf Zedi's eye is like on top of my right eyebrow and is blinking, and I'm feeling all sorts of men I come across, and sometimes they're whatever their body order, like if me going in a shop and they're coming out, and So if their body odor, or if they're not wearing perfume, or they whatever, like something, if for example, right, I go back and it's stuck on me, and very weird things like bad socks, smell of like bad feet. What do you call that? How do you say it? But is there anyone who cares or would tell me the truth? So this will go on. Then you can't stop me unless you put a hate thing, or you know, or that I'm violent and I shouldn't use. But there are, thank God. Then, like someone told me that, oh, you shouldn't be using. But there are people using who are schizophrenics, who are like me, right? Schizophrenic, suffering from schizophrenia. Oh, this man, they haven't breathed. And there were these Christian groups on Facebook in the beginning in year 2000, somewhere when I was in Karachi, and they were helping me with all these quotes. And I was like, no, I'm sorry, it doesn't. I was polite, but I think I wasn't. No, but I said, yes, it's helping me. Thank you very much, but not really insight from the inside. There's no rest. It's like wounded inside. There's restlessness. So please don't blame me. And if you want to take away my rights, right here, because of course, who cares about mad people? Who cares? And you would want to, lock them up they should be locked up in the mental asylum, taking drugs. You even, some of you, and the community standards are not going to look at my condition and all this. Sometimes it's like this. I need to talk, and I couldn't talk to my brothers, you know, or my family members. I mean, who can take this? I can't take this, right? Now, yesterday it was Yusuf Agha Mahmud. Now today it's Raju Muhammad Jafar. Now I'll be sitting here and talking about. I'm even though the family hate my family, like they were the mother, like their cousin. Like she's ruined many lives. Or at that time when they told me, I was very upset. So she had come. You see, Raju also used to come when he was a kid. He's a little bit older to me, right? 4 years, 3 years, 2 years. Big kid. Spoiled brat. Like his brother used to tell me, but I would say, no, no, don't. Try to patch up and make peace and not give fuel to the fire. He's a spoiled brat, the younger brother, Raju, Muhammad Jafar. Like if he wants an AC, his mother will buy him and not. But, they have so much money after the father's husband's death, this woman. I mean, Pakistani landlords, it is unbelievable, right? And Raju had parties. Where's that? What's this? Wait a minute, there's a box, right? So I'm trying to find this one. Oh, my mic is like a box, right? So I'm trying to find this. Yeah, okay. So parties and alcohol and dinner and all this in Pakistan. So I mean, we would put lights on in the night time. My father would come and say, "So many lights, and this and that." Put the lights off. Anyways, my so like then so many and yeah, the thing I was wondering is who could have paid Yusuf Zaidi so money, bribed him? He did say on Desi Chat, or was it now on Yahoo? He did say he had sold his soul. Like I said, now I started to think that the Sayyid, the Shia, Yusuf Zaidi, had sold his soul to the devil. So I was thinking, but I didn't see it, even though I was in a bad, like I was, it was year 2000. Now they had, I sold his soul to the devil. Short, meaning he sold his soul short. Something like this he was saying. So, like, there's no one like, no Imam Hussein, even though, like, some people would like that Imam Hussein help them, like, but some criminal Shias would not like Imam Hussein to help them, yet they say Hussein, Hussein, and they go and cry for Hussein. It's very shocking for me. So, like, I couldn't be a good person. I tried my best, and I couldn't be a good person. So, but at the same time, like, keep a helpline here so we can say, look, how we feel, or if we feel like doing a crime, committing, at least someone can be helped, like that Arabian Nights. In the Arabian Nights, that prince who was, excuse me, taking the life of his brides. Excuse me. So we've got all this, and we've got so many Muslims, so many people, and so many. I didn't expect this from America, like so many spiritual people from America, and even now, you know, Europe, until Sweden and Finland, and excuse me, something like this online. It's wonderful. So they've come online because, of course, but like we have so many Muslims who could do good works instead of doing all this, like Shia, or like what they do, the ISIS type Muslims, and say this probably, and so I didn't find, even in the ex-Muslim Pakistani like Adam Seeker, or could he be Raju, like Punjabis, So, oh yeah, and another thing, like in the Spain and everything, sorry, and being watched, you know, since I was 30 years old. Now what, 25 years old. So it started. So I thought, so uh, what was I saying? Being watched, yeah, and so what using, like I had to use social media. Thank God Facebook came. That's why I didn't even use WhatsApp. Oh, they could have their people coming in to wreck my life here. So this man was saying that the man, I think Raju was in love with me or something, and he couldn't get me, right? He was brotherly for me, brother. So yeah, what's it? I don't know. I can't make out what is. Jana, the master secretly saw your destiny for your man. Now, some people, you have that man husbands who are, some women who are covert narcissists, gaslighters, and all this. Oh man, I don't know. So, because you see, this channel I found recently says that I can tell you, I'll tell you, but he's Italian, right? So the Italians also, but he looks like Yusuf Zedi. There was an order to remove and destroy you, but your family and ancestors stood in defense. Okay, what happened to my mother? I can't tell you, and family and ancestors. What is left now? This is not in my case, yeah, not in my case, but a very lucky person whose family and ancestors stood in defense. Right? I've been raped, psychic, left, right, and center. A scandal. He begged me to stay silent, but I'll tell you everything, and it will shock you. Right? So, how can this video be for all? I don't understand. When he says here, you were secretly viewed by the master, began to cry from pain. The customer, uh, And so I don't know how this can be for everyone who thinks there's black magic. I'll tell you, where's that video? You will gasp when you understand who your enemy is. Shocking insight. Inside. Shocking insight. Or shocking insight. Oh, so my aunt did tell me something inside was very shocking, that we may not be able to retain our sanity if we see. My aunt had found a saint in Pakistan, Karachi. Okay, so on one hand, I'm grateful. I came to my father's country and they're financially helping me, very grateful. Always grateful, I should be. But the thing is, here the laws are strict and all. And what they've done to me. And of course, they didn't send the police here against me. They know that I'm not feeling well. I've been to their hospital, the official one, government, and all this. So then, like in Karachi, they can do a lot. Like Raju's friend was Mr. Asif Zardari. I just needed, like, if I could find someone, because uh, it was I was scared to make friends and anywhere to go anywhere. And my father was now problems in financial problems in Karachi. He couldn't come to his country to make money. So, from like, okay, like, right now, like if I want to go down, of course, I'm scared in another way here. But in Karachi, I would be scared that they could send someone, a servant to our house if a maid goes, takes a break, uh, you know, and, like that, like they could harass us on the phone, on anyone I speak to, like over the phone, also tapped phone, uh, and all this. They have the power. And one of his brothers, Raju's brother, was like, "Who are they?" And he's like, "What?" I said, like, "What are you saying? Like, who are they? Who are they?" Like that. Ashok, like he was another pain in the butt. But who are they and who are they? And look into my eyes now in year 2000s, telling me, look into my eyes and tell me you are not a. You go and tell your mother now to look into your eyes and tell you what I didn't tell you. My aunts had told me that your brother is the son of Hassan Baki, not Fida Hussein. Go and look into, tell your mother to look into Ashwak. Go and tell your mother. Look into your eyes and tell you. Because she used to go around telling people, that's what Matar told me. So you may be angry at Matar, right? And don't tell me that fairy auntie is crazy. And let me tell you, there are people saying that your mother killed Fida Hussain, Chacha, uncle, that I didn't tell you. And of course, Ashwak also crazy after money, money, money. If I had ₹1,000,000, what would I do? Who's going to tell me who it is? Look into your mother's eyes, Ashwak. Tell your mother to look into your eyes and tell you that Raju, what used to tell people, my aunt told me recently, that she herself used to go around telling people, toba, 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 toba. I don't want to get the, but in this case, in my case, condition, mhm, she had an affair with Hassan Baki. And that's why her husband started to hit her, right? I heard that her husband used to hit her in these, and this and that. Anyways, I don't want to, no, no, don't generalize. Yeah. So sorry. Like some people told me, so that what I heard, I was, no, no, but you see, so, I never used to say anything to them against their mother. I used to say, no, be good with your mother. Don't do this. Don't. And so in year 2000, and when my mother has passed away, this sick Ashwak has told me, she was not gasping for air or anything. Oh, she was making the sound, doctor. What doctor are you? You sick. You Your mother killed her husband, your father. Yeah, that has Fida Hassan Chacha. And then you went to your mother and they were like crazy after money. And I never told you these things that I'd heard. Then Raju comes to my house in year 2000 for Eid and talks against my grandmother, his aunt, who has passed away now, and brings something. Gossip machine. He's a gossip machine and he brings things from the past. And in front of my father, and he took the opportunity because, I was thinking Mutahar is the witch, my aunt, my mother's sister, Canada, and fairy auntie, say fairy auntie. So he tells my father, in front of my father, he's talking about my grandmother now, his aunt, passed away. That she fell in love with my grandfather, and how they got married, and she got up and she started to. I've never spoken against their mother in front of them like this. And it was really so shocking for me. Like, even like, so he started to make me, I was aggravated already with Mutahar and all this. So, anyways, the whole family, this राजू को पकड़ लेना चाहिए. इसको दुबई में पकड़ो पुलिस. ये भाग गया है. इसने क्या किया है कि इसने and you see Batul Haji Habib and like I sound like sometimes I sound I don't know, I'm not sure, but that reminds me of Batul Haji Habib. You see on Facebook, check he's blocked me, right? तो ये आता है, ये entertaining, amusing person, a charismatic. See what Brent Brown says about such people. एक दफा आया हुसैन और वो हुसैन उसके बारे में कहा, उसके अगेंस्ट कहा, जमीला आंटी की बेटी के अगेंस्ट, कि अपने बच्चे को स्पॉइल किया है और ये किया है और ये दे रहे हैं और वो दे रहे हैं. तुम कितने स्पॉइल थे? तुम अपनी माँ को जाके पूछो, अपने भाई को पूछो, अशफाक को, कि तुम कितने स्पॉइल थे, राइट? हुसैन सजवानी's wife, जमीला आंटी's daughter. पूछो कि तुम अपने आप को देखो. यू मशीन, यू रूमर मॉन्गरिंग gossip machine, wicked woman that you are. That's what Zia said about you recent in year 2000. Raju has acted like a wicked woman again, saying against Zia on Eid in front of my father that his children are laughing at me, making fun of me, that I'm posting things on Facebook. Zia sent me You know, he was their friend, Faisal Butt's friend. Faisal Butt was Raju's friend. See what happened to Faisal Butt? What they could have done to Faisal Butt, and this Ashwak coming and laughing that Faisal Butt, Bicharala late, is losing his tones and all. I was like, yeah, what's wrong with? Oh, yeah, what is this? You know, we used to respect Fidas and Chacha, and because of that, my mother never, we never used to say things against, I never used to. But yeah, my aunts really got to me. One day I was very angry in my childhood, very angry. Because my aunts, two aunts, Mutahar and Gaur, were in my room, and Afsar auntie was there. She came to get a haircut from my mother. And I said that, no, they were saying that, you know, how Afsar has ruined, the cousin has ruined people's lives like this. Gossip and this jealousy, and even Haji Habib from second house, he stole something, I heard. And then Haji Habib, oops, um, banned her. Even my grandfather banned her from coming to their house because she hit my mother. She was flirting with the Fuad Sajwani, my father's eldest brother, at my grandparents' place. And then Afsar auntie has hit my mother. I saw that. Mutar knows all this, right? So my grandfather banned Afsar from coming to his house. Then before that, Haji Habib banned Afsar. What was he saying on Eid in year 2000 about my grandmother? If she fought with her eldest sister and her her brother-in-law because she wanted to marry my grandfather, what is wrong in that? When Ashwak wanted to marry Hina, his friend's friend, your mother called, you know, what has happened, the drama. And then that poor guy, his friend. And Ashwak always talks about all the loyalty and friendship. But what did his mother do? I had a dream. I went to their house. I'm going to their house and it's dark. And someone says, recite four calls here, right? I was like, what's happened? I didn't even know. But at that time, yeah, it was mother was very, very angry at um uh, what's Ashwak's best friend's name? Hina's brother's name, because he liked a Sunni girl. So I had a dream that their house, I've never been to their house. I don't remember being to their house, but Tariq's house, another of Ashwak's friends. Read four kulls here because something bad. And then slowly, what's his name? His whole personal life, yeah, ruined. No one could have. And Ashfaq used to come and tell me about it. It was terrible. So I at that time I didn't think, whatever my aunts or we had heard about Afsar doing black magic against us, the family, I didn't give much thought. I was like, be good and be friends. And Raju came and invited me to a party and shook hands with me, and so I became their friend like this. He had brought Faisal, but this, and so the husband and wife separated. But the husband was so loyal to the wife. But the wife didn't want him at all. And that's because, oh, so something had happened. So, like I'm just not very clear because I don't want to be very clear right now because that person would not want me to be very clear. So, yeah, it ruined. There you go. Like when I was 11 years old, when Afsar auntie came to my house, and my two aunts were telling me, I got up, I jumped on the window, opened the window to tell her something. They were like, shh, 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 pulled me down, and they said, no, 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 no. And then I got out of the bedroom, my bedroom, and I went, and my mother was cutting her hair, Afsar auntie's hair. And I said, make her bald, bald. So Afsar auntie told me that I'm going to tell my sons. She has three sons, right? At that time, she had, no, she has four sons. Huh? She said, I'm going to tell my sons, and they're going to um, make, like, do something like, see what they do to you. Like, what was the, is it, Bhutan ke chunde? Oh, oh, the, okay. Right? So I wasn't scared, like, well, go and tell your children. And this. But so many lives she's ruined. Yet I didn't, I stopped being suspicious of her and all that. Although I was a bit wary when I was taken to Tariq's place, and then I thought maybe now something wrong will happen. It was like then I became volatile. It wasn't like I was like, yeah, at that time I don't know something. And then something started to happen between me and my principal. And how come Faisal Butt was not what he turned out to be later? I know that he was very caring for me, and that's why he was angry at Zia for becoming friendly with me. Um, so, he's passed away, and I haven't asked him. So I can't talk about him, his life. What happened to him? He was Raju's best friend, and Raju uses people. Mummy, this, and before he got married. Now I don't know what he's using. Muhammad Jafar. And what is his father's? That's his too. These two names are his. You see, he can't put his father's name because he knows who his father is. And it's not the husband who was the husband of Afsar Auntie that time. Oh, so you see, if people are going to, then I'll just go for such videos, and yeah, yeah, tell me who my enemy is, and then I'll be like this, wasting my time. And then you're going to say, oh, she's like this, and she's like that, and hate, and she's gone insane. So always put, you people, like people like you, always put the mad person in, like, get rid of this person. Whereas there's so many out there who are not normal, who are killing people, who are taking lives, who are covert narcissists, and who are in a very calm manner, very, very hating when they smile at you or they shake hands. Faisal Butt used to say, "Har haath milane wala dost nahi hota." Why? Because, on Facebook, when he put that, I realized that him and Raju had brought him to my old house. And Raju, when he came with his mother to my old house, he looked at my maths book. My mother's parlor things that she had brought from London were on that carton, right, box. So we were standing there, and he took my Karachi American School maths book, and he started to say that, oh, what is this? like the way he started to say that, it sounded like he's jealous. But I kept quiet. I was like, what is he? What is this? Like, okay, I know it's jealousy. But then they came and we started to play tether ball, like the one we had in Karachi American School. I fixed that kind of tether ball in my garden. So, yeah, so they're watching me. You have no idea what they've done to me, right? Now you can get a little bit of idea if this. You don't have to believe in black magic and horrible. He's like the devil. He's haunting you and wants it to the point of madness. Yeah, isko pagal kar do. Isko pagal kar do. Yeah, make her go insane. Make her mad. Zinda kar do also. Bury her alive. He's shaking. A magician shocked him with the truth about his fate. So, magic exists. This is, although from Italy, I don't know, but he looks become fat, Yusuf Zedi. So then I'll have to rely on this and keep guessing. And this is what, because, it takes away a lot of energy like this. So whatever they're doing, well, no, I wanted life to be beautiful for everyone. I couldn't see people suffering when I was suffering, in depression, grief, separated from my teacher now from 1984 to, and then I got a miracle after in the sixth year, 1989, and so I can't see people suffering. But you see, what this is what they do. So Raju's jealousy on the maths. Our maths is so good. Pakistani maths, it's so good, high standard. Then this is third grade maths. Yeah, but the textbook. We went to Urdu, but I know as so he kind of sounded jealous. And then when I was going for law, now this is 1985, going to London, he said, "Nakni katwana." Now, what have I done, Raju, that your mother didn't? I haven't been like your mother or you, right? I didn't sleep with someone like you slept with Poochie before marriage. Yeah. So, and your mother had an affair. Uh, um, you can join the stream when I come on StreamYard, Sharif Khan. Okay. So we have our Shias, Pakistani. Why would you want to join the stream anyways? So Raju's mother had an affair. I didn't see it with my own eyes. So, it's better not to spread rumors. But then she did get married to Hassan Baki, right? And she did have a son with him again. Uh, on what debate? I'm talking about my case. आप लोगों को समझ में नहीं आता है पाकिस्तानियों को? या आप लोग कहाँ से आए हैं? लाइक कहाँ से पैदा हुए हैं आप लोग? हाँ? For debate. There's going to be no. आपको इतना डेविल्स हो आप लोग क्या हो? पाकिस्तानी डेविल्स. हाँ लेकिन मुसलमान हो ना, तो जाओ पाकिस्तान वापस, या कश्मीर से हो. ओके आई एम गोइंग टू. नहीं, क्यों डिबेट? आपको कुछ इनकंसिडरेट. व्हाट काइंड ऑफ पीपल आर यू? ये देखें, दिस इज व्हाट वी हैव. पीपल आर यू. ये देखें, व्हाट काइंड ऑफ पीपल आर यू? हाँ, शर्म नहीं आती है? बेटी नहीं है आपकी? इंशाल्लाह देखो, फिर मुझसे आ नहीं लो ऐसे कि मैं बहुत बुरे उसमें हूं. जानते नहीं हो किसी का. तुम लोग रेप करना चाहते हो, रेप. शरीफ खान, तुम लोग डिबेट नहीं करना चाहते औरतों से, तुम लोग रेप करना चाहते हो औरतों को. They want to rape women. This is what they have been doing in UK. चलो अभी दफा हो, जहन्नम में जाओ. किस बात की डिबेट करनी है तुम्हें? राजू को बुलाओ, राजू को, मोहम्मद जाफर को. देखो पाकिस्तान में, in Pakistan we have such great rapists. What are you saying? Calm down. Calm down. What, are you out of your mind that I will calm down here? Hazrat Musa got angry. तुम्हारी माँ, तुम्हारी बेटी रेप होती, will you be, तुम्हें कोई बोले calm down, cool down, don't cry too much, right? जोर से नहीं बोलो तुम्हारी बेटी. Calm down, have a glass of water. हाँ, तो राजू है ना, राजू, मोहम्मद जाफर को जानते हो तुम? वो एक्टर नहीं है, इंडियन एक्टर नहीं है, right? So why should I listen to you? No, go get lost, you sick people. Police are not going to do anything. Dubai police, they've run away. Raju, they committed a crime in Pakistan. Right? I have global crime prevention. Who will help me? So we have to go door to door if we need to. So since social media came, could there not be a social place where about the vulnerable, not social, but like those helplines, we can give our case, we can discuss our life problems, and we can take out the family names and people's names. Allegedly he did this. Allegedly suspect. I said he is now on suspicion also, right? Uh, uh, no, not every Muslim is the same, but the way you've come here on, this is about, what is it? My case. What do you want to argue about my case? In my case, this is not, yeah, but most Muslims, yeah, but not every Westerner is the same. Like you put blame on the Westerners and Europeans, right? What blame you put on them, and the Jews. What blame why do you hate the Jews? And this is not about Islam right now. I will come to it maybe later. आप लोगों को कुछ, you don't understand Sharif Khan or what? Like I think you, देखें फिर आप जो भी मुसलमान हैं, आपको डिबेट करनी है, लेकिन ये मेरी कंडीशन केस का फैमिली केस है. लाइव स्ट्रीम केस आपको नजर आ रहा है किधर मैंने इस्लाम कहा? They did not capture Jerusalem. They did not. आपको कुछ पता नहीं है. इंडिया के अगेंस्ट, फिर इंडिया के अगेंस्ट कश्मीर को किसने कैप्चर किया था? ठीक है, तुम्हें पता है कश्मीर. गॉट इट? या, यू बेटर गेट इट. थैंक गॉड थोड़ी अकल आई. दिल तो है नहीं. फिर कश्मीर, who captured Kashmir? Who conquered Kashmir? And तुम्हें कुछ नहीं पता है कैप्चरिंग नहीं था. तुम लोग गलत गलत उधर भी गलत न्यूज बोलते हो इंडिया के अगेंस्ट. समझ में नहीं आता क्या तुम लोग पाकिस्तानी बोल रहे हो. मेरी तो समझ में नहीं आता है. डॉन न्यूज़पेपर तुम लोगों की इंग्लिश पढ़ के भी समझ में नहीं आता कि तुम लोग, बिकॉज यू सी यू लाई, यू लाई. अरे तुम लोग जो इंडिया में तुम लोगों ने, बेचारे इंडियंस ने, डोगरास वोगरास नहीं है वो, तुम्हारे मुसलमान थे. ठीक है, ये सोच, ये देखो. कुछ पता नहीं है तुम लोगों को नकबा क्या होता है. अभी जूस समझा रहे हैं. और कभी जूस का सुना है कि व्हाट इज द रियल मीनिंग ऑफ नकबा इन पैलेस देयर. हाँ, बात को ना समझते हो ना सुनते हो. झूठे इल्जाम डालना, फिर हेरा फेरी करना, तुम लोगों का ये काम है. जस्टिस तो तुम लोगों में नहीं है. इंडिया को कॉन्कर किसने किया? एक भी कंट्री नहीं छोड़ना चाहते हो तुम लोग मुसलमान. नहीं नहीं, तुम लोगों ने बहुत, तुम लोग के मुसलमानों ने बहुत ज्यादती की कश्मीर में इंडियन हिंदूज के साथ. बहुत बहुत ज्यादा. मुगल टाइम पे. आई डोंट नो, बट यू नो अबाउट जेरूसलम. हु कैप्चर्ड जेरूसलम? 7 अक्टूबर को जो ये हमास ने किया, उसका तुम लोगों को कुछ नहीं है. ओ, यू डोंट नो. All Muslims are not alike. The ones who are not alike, they should speak out. Celebrating 7th October, my goodness. This is what they say. This is your freedom. You will get your freedom by raping women, taking lives of children, babies, beheading them. Come on now, I've heard this stereotype. All Muslims are not alike. नकबस बराबर समझो जिसको हम किसको ट्रस्ट करें. तुम लोगों की मुसलमान कंट्री में रह के पाकिस्तान में corruption head to toe, lies. The real Nakba exposed what really happened in 1948. इन्होंने Jews ने कैप्चर वैप्चर कुछ नहीं किया था. They came back to their country original, saved their lives from even the, not only that Hitler, Nazis, but also Muslim Arabs. The dark truth, Nakba, what exposed? The dark truth. Dr. Einat Wolf exposes it. Palestinians were not expelled from their homes by the Jews, but the Arabs told them to leave because they wanted to attack the Jews who came wanting to settle in the land where the Palestinians, that same land Palestinians were in, and they came back to their land. They were originally from this land. Nowhere they were getting refuge. So in the scripture it says, I'm not following Islam properly, but I condemned Kashmir Hindus. In Kashmir, Hindus genocide, yeah? That's very good. Great to know this. You know the Jews, but you've said here, do you know that the Jews didn't capture Jerusalem? See, now you've changed your You yourself said here. So we don't know who to trust. You know that the Jews, you know this history, you know this Palestinian history. It wasn't even a land that was nationalized, Palestinian. This is a city or a country. How do they say it? Palestinians' country. It wasn't like that. The Palestinians had been settled there on a land, on that land. And by the way, try to find out the true meaning. Instead of saying the Jews captured, are you saying the Jews captured Jerusalem? ये झूठी झूठी बातें ना जानते हो ना कुछ कौन से तुम लोग किसके लिए हो who do you care for you only care for yourself it seems or your religion that you don't even properly follow you've said that's why I came here to want to you said debate Abhi he's going to change his words you see this is to look good now you want to look good that's why I came here I want to know oh so having a debate is wanting to know huh timed out how can I join the stream for debate you are a dodgy person Sharif Khan I have to keep checking if where's the chat oh my god look at this how can I join the stream for debate you don't know your religion properly ना जानते हो कैसे बात करो अभी मैं अपने केस पे हूँ आई एम ऑन राजू माय केस तुम पाकिस्तानी आर्मी एक्स ऑफिसर को जानते हो कैसे उनके करतूतात होते I'm not following Islam properly, but I condemned Kashmiri Hindus genocide, and that's why I came here to want to know. Is this about Kashmiri genocide? You want to come here? You want to know? Sometimes you want to argue. You want to debate. You know what debate is? Sorry if I sound like because I have some. Yeah, yeah. Okay. Now you go. I'm really terrified. I'm aggravated here. Look at these people. तुम ड्रामा ट्रॉल ड्रामा करने आए हो इधर तुम्हें अभी मैं और टाइम आउट करूंगी 24 आवर्स ड्रामा करने आए हो क्या जिंदगियों के साथ खेलते हो रेपिस्ट हो तुम रेपिस्ट जो रेप हुआ है उसको और तुम रेप करना चाहते हो और मजा लेना चाहते हो दिस इज द थिंग यू एंजॉय इट यू आर अ रेपिस्ट शरीफ खान you are no less than a rapist potential you are in this no doubt these are the people you see if Raju gives money to him he will definitely these are the people itna sufferance they spread it is no one's business no one's business like it's terrible it's unspeakable being watched at the age of 25 years ago how old was I in my 30s Why isn't there someone elderly community members getting uh, coming together, stopping that Imam Mahdi is not coming? My mother cried and called him, and she passed away. For me, she cried, called him. He never came to solve this, my case, my health case. Yeah, he may have come for her. Like my aunt said that she said, "Oh, Imam Mahdi." She started to see Imam Mahdi, like maybe Sayyid Yusuf Zadi. And Sikandar Shah, another one I saw, red eyes in my mother's room, in my vision. Him again, the one, Yusuf, if you know my case history. If you don't know, it's you know, with your video. So I should make these videos where I show my case history, and I should be more organized so that I can say number this, or this date video. Uh, I'm like, so I can't put numbers, I'll forget. Even if I put numbers like number one, number two today, even today, if I do 4 live streams, I'll forget which number was it. So like that. It's so bad. They've made me. So please, we need to do more. Okay, enough of my, like can you get it what I'm trying? I don't know why. Okay, sometimes I can't help it, but the bottom line is to come community members. It should be elderlies, the elderlies and wise and good elderlies that we don't have. We're not organized people like the Ismailis. They have an imam, and if someone in the Jamaat goes against the farman or does something, uh, the imam is asked them to leave the Jamaat. So then they can't be Ismailis, they can't enjoy the things that Ismailis enjoy in this Jamaat and all, being part of Ismaili Tariqa. So we should be organized in such a way that if someone does good, we should, give them, like Imam, like okay, Imam Ali says, evildoer. How to punish an evildoer is to do good to a good doer. So, but the Quran is not like that, right? An evildoer and good doer, we don't know, because a disbeliever can be a good doer, but how will Imam Ali want you to, or an apostate? A good doer could be one who has left Islam also, for humanity, choosing humanity and goodness. So this is all. But anyways, so learning from Imam Ali in a superficial manner, and it goes against the Quran ayats that also, like, to punish an evildoer is to reward the good doer, reward the one they're jealous of, make their life, like take revenge in a way. But how can I make my life? My life was on, not on money making or making a life, it was on relationships. It was on seeing people happy together, sharing friends, making true friends, having true friends, finding true friends, building good friendships, working together, being of service. How can I go on? When I couldn't see a leaf fall anymore in 1989, early, or 1988, how separated from the plant, I would cry inside and go in my room. Then, if I saw that in my garden, how can I see a leaf fall? Well, no, when I can't see a leaf fall, how can I see a tear fall? Of course, there were moments when I was angry and this and that, but the real thing inside was for justice, for truth, for good. Anyone lied, I would get angry. I felt anyone like a little bit dodgy or not accepting their mistake, evading or escaping, I would get angry. Anyone spreading false rumors? Ooh, don't ask. And especially, I feel responsible for my siblings, and so I cannot take that from my siblings. Very harsh on my siblings and myself. So I would take very strict measures against such people. Rumor mongers, liars, calling someone even if that person was evil, I would not call that person, abuse that person with give a bad word. I stopped all that. And did I ever say that, like, what a, we, like, we say, oh, this person is, she's destroyed people, their relationships. But we never called her a bitch. You see? So never abusing people. I never did. So this, no, no, we have to take strict measures. And also, I need to know who did this. So I appeal to the gurus. They didn't tell me. One guru said, one sage of India, I sent him a letter and he said, go to a psychiatrist. His assistant replied to me, and that was long in when when I left Pakistan. So his assistant said, Swami Veda's assistant told me to go to a psychiatrist. Okay, so not meditation or anything. Swami Veda's assistant. And I was very scared, like whether I could trust even the religious scholars in Pakistan if I email, God knows who, Shia even. Like I was telling my uncle here, who has an Imam Barga, please be careful when ask these Maulanas. Because I thought Yusuf Zedi in retrospect that he was from Sipai Saiba. When I went to his house the first time, flat apartment he was living in, the judge's apartment in Karachi, he had white shirt and black trousers on, and he's not a lawyer. His father was a judge in Sindh court, not high court at that time, and he had his trousers, rolled up, right, slightly. And then in retrospect, I started to think, but his wife is on, and they is on Facebook, and I saw that I saw the community. Then I was like, okay, but maybe some Shias even they've changed. My friend was saying that some of they've changed to like totally opposite, not even Sunni, but those very orthodox Sunnis who hate. I mean, who say that Shias are all this, right? So this is a Swami Vida Bharat, yeah, his assistant. I emailed him long time ago, and I was told to go to a psychiatrist, not do meditation and all this. That's it. And then, come to us, we'll help you or something. No, no, no. He just told me to go to a psychiatrist for this. And and then, yeah, so in Pakistan, it's like we can't trust people, like someone was saying the madrasas in Pakistan, they're not to be trustworthy, but the priest at least. So I was thinking, like, okay, even to take help in Pakistan, because where else can I take help from directly, right? My enemy could reach them because they're inside. Even my father, who the one who he brought for my case, said, Mayman, sorry, his name is Mayman, I don't know, for the FIR launching, what you call that, right? He said, he told my father that the people that are doing this to her on the internet, and also like, then, it became, ये कोई insider हो सकता है, कोई जाना पहचाना family member relative. That's what he said, right? जाना पहचाना family member relative, कोई दोस्त. Because they are the ones who do this, not a stranger, right? A very close friend or even can do this, or a close relative, jealous. Like Raju once said, that, oh, Zahra, तुम्हारी Sajwani family तो, yeah. But now he's, so they're stopping me. Hmm. It could be because Yusuf Zeti said, Marna hai bala ko jaan ke. It could be that they can't tell me who the name is because she can or he can kill distance. That's what they told me in London, the clairvoyant. Or they can make my life so miserable. And it's the adjustment, you see. It's like they've got the remote control and they know when, and they're like closer to me, like Allah is closer to than your jugular vein. Before I even think a thought, they know I'm thinking it or I'll be thinking it. So they're putting those thoughts in me and I'm thinking, is this like Allah, shaitan, you know, my breathing, my whole system, they're controlling inside, but you won't see it. And for how long they've kept me like this, and I kept going, surviving for my principal, for my mother. And I said, sometimes I wanted to commit suicide, and no, it's a hope it will get better. No, I will one day find the name of this person. This person will be punished. I want to see it. I want to see them hung upside down for many years, 25 years. Or this whole thing to go back to them or their children now also, I start to curse. See, in this, you can't blame me. If you haven't been through this, God forbid that you go through this. So who is it? Still, I mean, it's still on, yeah? Unstoppable, unspeakable. खुदा इनके बच्चों को नहीं छोड़े. एक दिन इनके बच्चों को दिखाएगा. So this is what this Italian guy who looks like Yusuf Zedi said, that they've condemned it's in the Quran also that Surah Tahrim ayat, you make your children also, you condemn your children you to damnation. But right now, you just wait until we die, and then when hereafter comes Judgment Day, and after that, we'll have to wait for so long. I don't have time for this, and I'm very restless. So it's not bad. The channel was saying that when we say send back to the sender, now even this channel, it's not like Jesus Christ. Even the Jesus Christ Christians are send back to sender, right? Now they're saying. It's not like it's a warfare, spiritual warfare, and I like if you've been here following me, subscribe to me, or on Facebook, both places, social media, you know what they've done. At least you have an idea, but such deep, you haven't been through it, so don't even. So when I curse them now, मेरी आँख निकलती है. So if the child is born, with the and the daughter, first daughter, Oh, it's the firecrackers still going on outside. So this is celebrating Diwali. Anyways, happy Diwali to the Indians. So the India, I would be really scared to take help. You know what I was in, but who? But I asked myself, why are you saying this? Like, who cares? You see, I can't see another person I couldn't see, and seeing myself suffer like this. And then I got jealous. Of course, you'll get like, it's not jealousy, it's just, oh my God, these unjust people, they're going on, and the wife, Punjab, and could like full. Sorry, excuse me, I'm very aggravated. So I'm going to be very naughty. And forget it. Like, what is she? Right? Would I look at that? I told myself. A very happy Diwali to you too. Shukla, Apurv Shukla. Sorry if I mispronounced your name. So here also, like if someone comes, I'm not sure if I can trust them, who they are. So this is but there, on my case, on my condition, I was so restless. And that thing inside, like, my mother wanted to see me married. Khwahishat the hamare. My aunt was going to ziyarat, prayed for me to get married, and forget marriage also, right? Just be a good person and help people in Pakistan. Like, even about the corruption in India, the poverty. So if the rich people, there are many rich people in India, if they would share and contribute like a zakat. And my father said zakat is like, if in Pakistan they were honest about the zakat thing, then no one would be. So zakat is a good way. No one would be poor there or begging. So if that was in India, that system of zakat, at least from Islam, no one would be in poverty. Right? What have I done here? Oh my God. Oh, see, this accident also happening, and my bed sheet would have been burnt. And it is the new, I like this one. My favorite things. I buy a t shirt which I like and I drop something on it. Not the other one that okay, I don't. So these accidents also happening, and they wanted to burn my mother to death. And that's why in our room, the fire. So, oh, and they're unstoppable and the things they do. So, who will Indians? Please don't ask me these questions where I'm living and all this. Okay, I have to. If you're going to ask me things, Indian, whoever you are, please. Do you have no empathy for, no concern, no consideration? Okay, yeah. For the safety, and have some prudence. At least तुम लोगों में तो थोड़ा अक्ल है कि अगर, if I'm like, they could burn things here. When I said the fire, the where I was working, why should I give my country's name? So tomorrow the whole building they can burn down here. They have the people here. Another person is working here. He's an ex-officer's daughter, son. So if I find out, I haven't even found out who this crazy man is. Wicked. Pakistani ex-officer's son. Thank you so much. Yeah, and also my country should be kept safe, right? So it's for the safety of my country right now. Maybe some other time when I say it, it's different. So, I'm not contradicting or lying. Please understand right now because I'm in that charged and not required, madam. Keep safe. Thank you so much. First of all, yeah, I'm an ex Muslim. Another thing is my country's name. Where am I? Okay, I could be in, Timbuktu. Does it have any? Thank you for understanding now, at least. इतना समझाना पड़ता है आप इंडियंस को हद से ज़्यादा लाइक आउट ऑफ आवर वे जाना पड़ता है कि आप लोगों को समझाएं कि ऐसा क्यों पूछ रहे हैं ये मुसीबत है तो लेकिन इंडियंस डेफिनेटली पाकिस्तानी मुसलमानों से तो बहुत अच्छे यूके में ब्रिटिश पाकिस्तानी कितना तंग कर रहे हैं इंडियंस नहीं कर रहे अरे ऐसा नहीं ओके ब्रदर ओके जो भी वैसा है लेकिन आप समझे ना बात को समझे देखें फिर भी हाँ सॉरी ये कि आप लोग मुसलमानों से तो आप बहुत बेहतर है जो भी आप करते होंगे राइट लेकिन आपने इंडिया में ऐसा नहीं किया है इंडिया में इंडियन शॉप्स होते थे चाइल्डहुड में मैं जाती थी ना हाथ ना कुछ लगाते थे ना कुछ उनके grocery shops ये वो होते थे even a Pakistani had a supermarket and he called my mother Bobby like his brother's sister but Indians had more shops and they were wonderful and even the Pakistani supermarket man was very wonderful with us but I think the Indians are better and at least for ex-Muslims they help us but the lies and all this I can't take from them तो आप लोगों में इतना पोटेंशियल है आप लोगों का जो रिलीजन है ना वो बहुत आपको लाइक आप रिसर्च करें ये करें कितना आपको देता है राइट फ्रीडम जो भी करें बस अपने भगवान को नहीं भूले ठीक है एथियस्ट पे हो जाए आपको मारेंगे नहीं आपकी लाइफ यू दे वोंट टेक योर लाइफ so definitely the more Indians are better than Pakistanis in the UK. Recently, when I went, I was sick and tired of the Pakistanis in the UK and their style and all this. I got sick and tired. But Indians, whatever you are, जो भी लोई मसीदो को सुना है. But I tell you that if we didn't have these Indians and uh, I wouldn't go out. Like in Pakistan, I was really scared. So maybe I'll meet an Indian who will help me and will not sell themselves short to the devil because, here, another thing is, इधर पाकिस्तानी भी काम करते हैं फिर WhatsApp पे uh, and my number everything and they do all our work right IDs and renewal or something like that so Pakistani so he could send the Pakistani who got my ID let's say send him my ID for renewal if I had a helper assistant maybe just maybe it would go to Raju and then he can show it to the one he's been using for black magic against me और अगर बाप है father है so in Pakistan mostly what shall I do like, how can I find peace even separated from everyone isolated I only have social media I don't want to even interact with people sorry I don't get along with many people he's my mother's cousin no his mother is my mother's cousin he's my second cousin in my family. Muhammad Jah. You'll find him on Facebook. Go to Facebook. Go to Muhammad Jafar. Perhaps he has a rifle in his hand. I don't know. But now no more because he's come to Dubai after embezzling money. Um, uh, what else do you want to know about Raju? His this is his nickname, Muhammad Jafar, or Jafar Muhammad. Muhammad Jafar is his. I thought Jafar we used to call Jeff. They used to call him his friends. Not I. I called him Raju. So Pakistani and terrible, terrible. Money minded, sick man. So he needs help, right? These people cannot be left alone to work, out loose. So we need to make a conduct certificate of every company, anywhere they work, you see, in Pakistan or anywhere, like have the certificate of good conduct. Like you have to look like, when in grammar school, Karachi, when they used to, they used to see the background of the parents also. I was told, I'm not sure. How are the parents? Where do they get the money, financial thing from? All this background checking and also behavior, like how this person who's working now, he's in Dubai, but he's in Dubai. His wife, Punjabi ex-army officer, Pakistani ex-army officer's wife, a daughter, not wife, his wife. He married. She's Punjabi, and he's himself not a Punjabi, but Pakistani, and because he has a little blood, Irani blood, yeah, mother side, yes, mother side. Yeah. So, and he's very charismatic. He's amusing. Like when you have a group of people, and when he talks, he's a machine, gossip machine, and he makes things very interesting. You see, like the party type and the superficial, but he's evil. He's evil. If you listen to Bren Brown, these kind of people are evil. We forgave them. Don't take it lightly. Ben Brown is a video. I don't know if it's AI or what, but four signs of evil people. I was listening to Ben Brown's and I was like, Ben Brown, I think you're American. You don't know what evil people, women also we have. But then I found this video, right? Uh, evil. Who is the evil person? Evil person. 5 signs you're dealing with an evil person. Or 12 signs. I was like, oh, they also have them in America. Have them in America. I mean, these are literally evil people. Even Ben Brown, such a great person, like, I said, American. Evil people. Evil. Oh, and they, like here, okay, like, if you go to model, Facebook model, a model, how many followers does she have? More, a lot, right? Lakhs, in thousands. How many do I have? Or someone who's, like a truth teller and all this. Entertainment is great, right? So he makes friends like that and he, meeting high people, and he even uses friends like for his entertainment, not to feel alone when he wasn't married. But now I don't know what he's just. busy with his wife. Time pass, you know. At least in a day, the friends are not there to do the gossiping and help him. So he's entertaining. He's occupied with his wife. Maybe she has to take a shower, this poor wife of his, 3 times a day, 4 times a day. Who is going to get this? My mother's, my second cousin. His wife is here. And you know what they are. So it really makes my blood boil at this. You know, the superficial friends, they have a group party time. Hey, let's go entertaining, sightseeing. They won't sit and talk deeply and about life and love and um, or what his friends would do is that his brother got very angry. They made fun of his wife. They said something to the Bobby, the what they in Pakistan call the brother's wife. You know, if the another a brother's no, you see, a man's friend in Pakistan would call uh, his friend's wife sister, or that no, his brother, his friend, his brother, so Bobby, yani his brother's wife. Oh yeah, like that he would call her, right? You got it. So once his older brother came and said that either they, what he told me was either it's gossip or it's, they're sitting in a group in his house and they've met Raju's friends come over, and the way they joke, he didn't like it. What they said about his wife, he said there's a limit. Enough is enough. He got very angry. But still, I got angry at the airport, Karachi airport, and this Ashwak, his brother, was coming and repeating it like years have gone now. That was somewhere in 1997. Now he's repeating that, and he's come to meet my mother also, and there also, she got so angry at the airport, repeating. Because his friend was there and he found out. His friend was in the medical side where they take the medical certificate at the Karachi airport, standing there. Who's going to, so I've started this on YouTube. Of course, it's risky here too, right? Oh, she's talking about her family. She's gossiping. She's spreading hate. If I say that, oh, this one said this about this person now, they say, oh, she's the one who's spreading hate. Now public will know, and so I'm the one restricted. I'll be the one restricted. But what happens inside, calmly, coolly, whereas I raise my voice outside also in anger, in rage. This should be done. And we need to take action. If you care for anyone, for the oppressed, and you don't want this, you don't want your daughter to be raped, do you? On the psychic level, it's like, you feel like Christian friend and her Muslim friend they were talking to each other. They're like, yeah, isn't it like this in Pakistan, in Karachi on the streets? The way the men look, it's like it's rape. Eyes rape. their look is like, I feel raped. So both of them agreed that they feel raped by the look of these Pakistani men on the road when they look at you outside. They feel, sometimes that tarna, that look, even a slight glimpse, it looks like they were discussing this. Both the Muslim and the Christian friend, they were close friends. They both agreed it's a men raping them, looking at them. Really, for them, that is rape, right? Looking at them. Like in Islam, I was told it's not in the Quran, it may be in some hadith, I haven't read it, but I was told what is equivalent to adultery? Looking at a woman's heel. If the woman is in bare feet, right? She hasn't covered her feet with socks. Then looking, if then she's done adultery if she doesn't cover her heels. So not only the hair and the whole niqab and this and that, or Shias, but even Shias have told me, a Shia has told me, like both the Sunni wife and the Shia husband, my mother, like my mother's brother, that, and this her husband of hers told me that in our religion, if a woman keeps her heel bare and a man looks at her heel, it's equivalent to adultery. So she will get the punishment of adultery, right? So this. So religion taken serious, but you don't take these crimes seriously. These are very serious crimes. This is adultery, this is rape, being watched and pressure on me all the time. Even now, when I'm talking, there's little pressure on me. It comes and goes, but when I'm not talking, the pressure is on me um, all the time. It's, and it is painful now. So many things. So please, I don't know how to say this properly, right? I just wouldn't it would really be good for me to know, at least now, who did this to me. So, the risks in Karachi finding someone to help me, I could not, because this person could have known president of Pakistan, and he had a wife also, like someone like Raju, who is the Pakistani army officers, the sick people. They're corrupted like Yahya Khan. And it wouldn't be surprising, and his wife is this. Taima Heather, she's kept her father's name, right? She's got fashion designing in Dubai, right? And they get along with my father's side, father's sisters. So with the help of, them, my father's sides, these kind of people, they get along with my father's side, right? Dosha. And they know how to talk and all that, right? Look, these kind of people. Muharram में नाखून नहीं काटेंगे कि pick nails. Okay, they'll take the nail polish off. And 10th Muharram, they're hugging and kissing their children. John, what is this? When we were in Pakistan, Karachi, not big talk, but Allama Rashid Turabi. So when my father would pick me up, call me down, come, and sometimes I'd be down with him, and he'd pick me up to get the, and give me the Niyaz, Shah Qasim's day, Ali Asghar's day. The Julus is coming with the Niyaz on top of their heads, right? In a thali, in this plate. I would wonder, like Allama Rashid Turabi, fifth Muharram has said, अपने बच्चों को गोद नहीं लेना. Don't show affection to them so much. Not this day, at least, fifth in Muharram. And this is Ashura. This is the 10th day, right? और ये देखेंगे हमारे शिया ये पाकिस्तानी कैसे हैं. इनको शर्म नहीं आती है. इनको जरा भी ख्याल नहीं है. इसका हस्बैंड, इसका फादर क्या होगा सोचे. एक्स आर्मी ऑफिसर. शर्म नहीं आती है इनको. बेगैरतों ने पता है क्या क्या इसने राजू ने एम्बेजल किया मनी उधर से कराची में. उसको पता नहीं फिशरी में डाल दिया था. इसको मिला था. इसकी माँ क्या भाई लक 5 जैसा मुतार ने मुझे कहा स्टार्स इन यू नो दैट प्रोग्रेस. मनी कैसे इनको मिलता है पता नहीं. जा रहे मनी के क्या है. और पता है क्या, एक औरत ने, एक लड़की ने, अच्छा शादीशुदा नहीं थी अभी, हम लोग वैन में थे कराची में, पता नहीं बिकॉज माय साइड वो एक्चुअली मेरे दोस्त उसका भाई मेरे फादर के उसी कजन जो इनके साथ दोस्ती है राजू के साथ. तो उसने पता नहीं कैसे उसको पता चल गया राजू को, मुझे नहीं पता. बिकॉज मैं तो इधर उधर बात तो नहीं करती हूँ. इधर की बात उधर तो मैं नहीं करती हूँ. बहुत सालों बाद क्या हुआ, मैं लंदन में थी, उसकी तबीयत खराब हो गई और फिर वो चली गई. तो मुझे पता चला बिकॉज वो दुबई में वो स्कूलिंग वो सब रहते थे. तो मेरे कज़न की फ्रेंड, बहुत अच्छी फ्रेंड की बहन थी, सिस्टर. और मेरी आंट ने उसका हाथ देख के कहा था कि ये तो बहुत लकी होगी अपने, यू नो, वेरी लकी. Whoever whom she goes to, she'll be very lucky for that house. और फिर मैं शक करने लगी, नहीं किसने क्या किया है. तो एक ये थी जिसने बोला था कि राजू जो है सब कुछ अपनी माँ को बोल देता है. वो तो इसके भाई ने भी कहा था मुझे, और किसी और ने भी कहा था. तो बाद में जाके उसकी तबीयत खराब हो गई बहुत सालों बाद. लाइक शी गॉट मैरिड, एट दैट टाइम शी वाजंट इवन मैरिड, देन शी हैड 3 चिल्ड्रन और सो, एंड देन उसकी तबीयत खराब हो गई. ऐसी खराब हुई कि ठीक ही नहीं हुई, बस चली गई. शहबाज कलंदर ने भी यू नो आई वो हमें मेरिकल नहीं दिया उसके लिए. और और एक हमारा नेबर होता था फारूक अंसारी. ये जब राजू फैसल भट्ट के साथ आया था ना और पार्टी के लिए, और इसने सजेशन की थी कि मैं अपने घर पे पार्टी करूं, तो ये अपने दोस्तों को जिया इसको उसको बुलाएगा. तो ठीक है, मैंने कहा ठीक है चलो पार्टी करते हैं मेरे घर पे. स्मॉल ऐसी क्लीन पार्टी, डांस पार्टी क्लीन होगी. तो लेकिन नो ड्रिंक्स और एनीथिंग एट दैट टाइम. इतना वो अमीर नहीं था. तो मैं गई बाथरूम में, right, and they were trying to fix the you know move the sofas and all this. So Farooq later on, when I came out of the restroom, Farooq came to me, my neighbor, and said, you know, Raju is not a good person. Zara is not your this thing, right, well wisher. The what he said to Faisal, but he got angry against you that you have left them to do this work and you've gone in the bathroom taking your time. Raju is not a good person, the way he told Faisal, but देखो कैसे चली गई हमें छोड़ के. She left us to do this work in her living room, big room, old house in Karachi. Guess what happened to her? He had a bandage, his kidney problem, like it's bleeding, and he has to keep changing the bandage. He has his bandage tied on his stomach later on. And before that, Raju and his brother Ashwak and his friend Yunus. Oh, and see what Yunus said about me. My God, thank God he's gone to America. He went to America. You know, kya kya nahi, ki you will grow up, you'll be very chubby, and you know not. God knows what. Yeah, so like wicked women, wicked gossip mongers. These men. So they took us to Gymkhana, right? Now my neighbor was also with me. Guess what? I think they Raju arranged that the someone they're not gay. They're called these I don't know. They're eunuchs. What do you call them? Eunuchs. Sorry, how do you pronounce this? Yeah. So a Pakistan. So in Gymkhana started to dance with my neighbor, late neighbor. He died young because as we shifted, and then in 1989 he died. Right? He was just maybe Raju's age. Started to dance with him. My neighbor, Farooq Ansari, late. And then I got very upset, right? Because not because I had anything. He was like a brotherly, used to come and help us play sports. No, no, it's just that the aggravation that what he's making a clown of himself, people, you know. I think Raju set this up. And then when I was going to London, he said, "Apna naak nahi katwana, hamara naak nahi katwana." I was like, Raju, what are you seeing? And his mother has made a big thing at a wedding in Karachi. My God. नाक नहीं कटवाना अभी कैसा नाक कटवाया इसने राइट राजू ने एम्बेजल्ड मनी कर दिया ये पंजाबन तो ये तो you see go to Haris Sultan out they know go to Nuria Khan if she's Punjab Pakistani she knows how to talk they're this thing right they're very good talkers small talk they'll do big talk what not शर्म नहीं आती इनको दूसरों का घर बर्बाद करके फैशन डिजाइन है और खुदा ने देखो इनको कितनी क्या हिम्मत दी है ना अगर ये राजू है जालिमों को खुली छुट्टी दी है तो अभी तो मुझे बहुत लगता है ठीक है बचपन से देखते आ रहे हैं कि जो अच्छे लोग हैं ना जो मर्द भी अच्छे हैं उनकी वाइफ्स बुरी फिर बेचारा एक गरीब उसको वाइफ अडल्ट्री कर रही है अफेयर चला रही है मजे कर रही है लंदन में और वो उसके बच्चों अपने बच्चों को संभाल रहा है माय गुडनेस और बेचारा ओह माय गॉड इट्स टेरिबल व्हाट हैपेंड टू हिम ओह तो फिर तो उनकी भी तबीयत बहुत खराब हो गई थी वो गालियां वालियां देता था और अपनी बेटी को भी लाइक एनीवेज इज गॉन आई डोंट आई एम नॉट सपोज्ड टू टेक हिज नेम दैट्स ऑल सो यू नो तबीयत खराब होने से मेंटल वो गालियां वालियां और फिर तो this abusing and all this, right? Although he was a great man, really good man, but anyways, शरीफ था और ये not a bad man. He wasn't bad. But maybe he liked this lady and he only used to look at this lady, right, in the community, I was told, before marrying her. So, okay, that he had. So that's it. But these, yeah, so Raju is the husband of this Saima Heather. I don't know what fines they're going to give. See, I'll be the one, because they haven't, I see, until I'm not told who it is, I'll be doing this kind of thing here. And then what they'll do is, because my country has, they'll put me in jail or fine me, right? And I'm always afraid of this, right? Also, and why? Okay, the bad people, come on, where are the good people who think good, you know, who think even if a, like, what is this? Look into my eyes in year 2000. Still, you can't believe that I'm not a lesbian. Look into my eyes and tell me you're not a lesbian. His brother, Raju's brother, Ashwak, in year 2000. Who do you think you people are? Right? In year 2000, that Ashwak gave me such problems of pain. Shouldn't have come to my house. And his wife is so jealous, he tells me, Raju, that, maybe from this family, so they're Punjabis. So Farah is from Rahim Yar Khan. And this is what I was, because Afsar aunties, my mother's side of the Irani, they had long time ago settled in Pakistan. So the thing was that maybe great grandfather. So the Pakistanis now, and but not original. However, which village was it, like Rahim Yar Khan, where the Irani, some great grand uncle or something, would pray and then the alam would go up. They would lift the alam up. It wouldn't be lifted up until he prayed. And then the men could lift it up for alam charai maharam, before maharam, first maharam, before. So this. So he's, excuse me, which area is that? So I also thought about this, that Raju could have. So, but no, Rahim Yar Khan and that place, what's Mirpur, Mirpur. Yeah, he was in Mirpur. Okay, now I have a headache. So, starting, and I have the sinking feeling that I'm going all the time. It's all when I'm talking, while I'm talking. I don't have that. So this is my way. Sorry, I can't do it any other way. And so, can you please, someone who can help me stop this? Well, it was my sister's computer, and it could be Agha Yusuf Agha Mahmud's son. Also, that's also my mother's relative. Yeah. So really terrible. Before, like at that time, I didn't say anything to Ashwak, right? I've taken their nonsense. But they're not my kind of people, because I don't like gossip mongers at all. But I try to, like, because they liked me, and Raju has perhaps like a charm like his mother. When I told my mother I want to stay here, Nani Rema's house, her her aunt's house, I was like, I want to stay with Afsar auntie, Raju's mother. Long time ago when I was a kid. My mother said, no, 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 you're not staying here. You know, I want to spend the night here, like stay over. So this woman has a charm like my mother's cousin, and she got all the rich people like Fakhri Khanam and these rich Iranis, whereas my grandmother and my mother, they never used these rich people, well known. What about that, Raju? So he comes to my house in year 2000, uses the opportunity when I'm not well to say things against my grandmother. Long time ago, bring her before she was married, that this is what she did. She fought with her. So this is what they do privately in year 2000. Like, can you imagine talking like this about my grandmother bringing it out? And I wouldn't bring their mother out. I wouldn't say anything about their, of course, not my mother admired her aunt, the eldest. So Raju is my mother's cousin, that is from the daughter of her, my mother mother's eldest sister, Irani origin. Oh, so in Pakistan, like Karachi, Pakistanis now. So who would take action? How can we stop this thinking creatively? So I don't have that kind of a thing to think. To think, oh God, I'm laughing like that. Um, who called his mother-in-law Irani, right? I think he should look at himself, Raju's brother Ashwak, and see that he's insane himself, not his mother-in-law, Fairy Auntie. So inside they talk like this, and sometimes I used to take it. What can I do? I mean, I could have told them, no, no. See, I don't like this kind of talk, and I did tell him, no, 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 don't call Fairy Auntie this. So they have this, and Chaji, oh, so Chaji they brought to my house when in the old house. They became my friends. Okay, so but my mother's father had banned his mother, and even Haji Habib had banned his mother because they thought at one wedding that his mother, Raju's mother, had stolen something from. It was alleged, maybe not proven. I'm not sure, but there was no way they were. Even the children couldn't be friends with their male Haji Habib's sons. Couldn't be, wouldn't, because father banned and all this, so they were cut off. So what happened is the story. What happened? Banned. Yeah. He comes and talks about my grandmother, and I started to say, no, my aunts are wrong and against your mother, and how come this and that. But now he starts showing his true colors. And before he's like, oh, your aunts have spoiled you, also that. So I was like, what? Once when he wasn't married, like on my father's family's financial thing and on my mother's sister spoiling me. But then, I kept quiet there. But you know what happened? His brother came and told me he's like very upset with his mother. And I said, no, no, don't get upset with your mother. It's not your mother's fault. Now, come on. She's a mother and you should always respect her and this and that. Uh, so but so he told me how spoiled his brother Raju has been. कि वो जो चाहता है तो mother gives it, right? So what Raju wants, his mother gives it. Spoiled him like anything. So before talking about others, you shouldn't have the time to talk about others. They shouldn't have the time. And it's high time I bring all these family things that are happening inside, outside. Because no amount of being good and being an example can change them for the better. In fact, we have to bend ourselves to their what they want, and then it's but nothing, our goodness, our care for them, you know, nothing. You love them like a sister. I love them like a sister. Nothing can stop them, nothing can change their bad habits, stubborn as they are. And they called me stubborn in their behavior, gossip machine. This, the way they talk. His brother also, older, but his stepbrother, half brother. That's why I think the father separated from the mother. So before talking about my grandmother, in year 2000, my grandmother's passed away, but he had this against Mutahar and all, and he knew that I had it, so he brought my grandmother out. Thing. Although I had in childhood something with my grandmother, but now I have to bring all this family thing out, tell you in detail. If you, I just have to. So no amount of caring, like my aunts would say, Zahra, like remember my grandmother said to my aunt, tell her not to tell things to Raju because he tells it to her mother, his mother. Everything. It's like about me, they'll say, oh, she says, daddy. She tells her daddy. But Raju tells her, mama, right? So the very people who are Raju's friends here, my friend, childhood, and all this, they say, or my cousin, right? Zahra would say, Daddy, I want to tell you something, right? Enjoying themselves, entertaining, going out, and this and that. Don't know, but they should know that they must know. So, but if something I spoke to my, like, what, Daddy? Going and telling my father everything? No, no, no. I wasn't like this. What about my friends or something? No, no. But so my grandmother told her her daughter, one of her daughters, and she told me, look, Raju tells everything to his mother, everything. And one of my uncle's wives here told me, look, it's not good that they brought your pictures. They because my cousins from here used to come, and I had to call Raju and Ashwak to give them company, like they know better to take them out and all this in Karachi. So we all went, and I was the only girl in that male group of there's Raju's friends and my two cousins, and they took pictures out. And so now my cousins have shown it to my Dubai, and relatives, my father's relatives, yeah, like my grandmother and all this. And so one of them, my now the ex-wife of my uncle, she told me it's not right because then they would talk like this, like I'm in the car and one of the friend or is pulling my hand, or we're like must like a very clean thing. They took a picture out of this. She said, I would, something they must have said that here in Dubai, my father's family, she said, no, it's not right for your cousins to have shown these pictures. Like she's a very open minded person, and she lived in Pakistan, and she's very open minded still. What she may have heard, she didn't tell me, but she said, no, it wasn't right for your cousin to show these pictures to these family members, not even his grandmother, like especially not his grandmother and all this, right? And the uncles, oh, so so I doing some good work, like when my two cousins came from Dubai to Karachi, I called, since now they had been my friends now, I called Raju and Ashwa, and I get into like against me. Already my uncle was spreading rumors against me that she wears red lipstick and she's young and he came from Dubai, and so yeah, and he doesn't see that he had an affair with a woman who used to wear red lipstick and rouge of maroon and red rouge, and he had a open, like uh, topless sports car rented out or something. We had Jaguar in London. That was my father, our family car. But when my father was away, he used to drive that. Yeah, for his brother. They're partners. Like everything is for his brothers. My father's everything is for his brothers, not his children. And so he had this sports car, red sports car, right? And so he didn't. So hypocrites, they don't look at their own thing, but they tell other people. Like, I was going with my friend to a family wedding and wore red lipstick, and we used to do makeup and all this. It was like family. My Sakuna auntie in Karachi American School Thursday nights party, high school chaperone. Sakuna auntie is Shia. They would come and chaperone there in the nighttime, the party. I've seen Sakuna auntie, like the students' parents, right? My goodness, Sakuna auntie is like a Habib Gokul family, right? In Karachi, she was when she was in Karachi. So that's like, so we're applying whatever makeup, how heavy the makeup. We're going to a family wedding, and it's me and my older friend. She's like 3 years older to me, or what, right? I'm friends with, and my aunt was there when she didn't leave us, getting married. They don't see us. So on that, she wears red lipstick, and he doesn't know that from childhood his sister used to put lipstick, apply lipstick on us. I mean, my cousin, her other brother's daughter, and me, younger cousin, when she was in Karachi, and we are kids, and she's applying lipstick on us, and he's in London, right? He doesn't know about his sister. Oh, and what his mother has done. So look at the injustice, and then there are Shias, right? So, so I'm sorry. When I lived in Baribat, I I could have had a boyfriend in London, wanting to marry someone, go dating and all this. I didn't do these things. In friends, group friends, we went to college parties. We would meet and dance and all this. But what hypocrisy in in the world, and if we don't stop this, and how shall we talk about it so that it doesn't grow, like what I'm saying, hatred doesn't grow, spread, right? but like between now I'm seeing this out since year 2000. Before that, I kept every most of the things inside of me. Like, of course, I'm going to go to my father, and if he's going to tell me why hasn't my nephew, why is he with Raju? Why didn't he? Daddy, what am I going to tell my father? Daddy, leave it. They've just come. Maybe they took them. Daddy, leave it. No, no. Why hasn't this nephew of mine come directly here? You were the one who made. Daddy, now they're friends. Leave it. No, my father felt very angry at his nephew who came from Dubai, and my father had asked him to bring something from Dubai. So why didn't he bring it straight to our house? Why did he go to Afsar's house with this Raju, being with Raju or somewhere? Then my father said it in front of him, and then my cousin said that, like, your father, but your uncle, yeah, your uncle, then in front of his wife, he insulted him, my father. So, but Raju and them are still friends, yeah. So my father felt very bad in one of the weddings also. He told his nephew, right? Hey, what about her? Right? Because they were giving more attention, he saw also, to Raju and his wife and all that. They've got the charm and they've got all that, right? Maybe mastery of this they've got. Okay, I'm going to take a break. Yeah, so I'm saying all this. You see, even my father felt it. So now they'll be talking about, that Sarah goes to the daddy. No, I don't do that. Thank you, those who listened and those who care. I really appreciate this. Thank you for my listening to my ranting, my venting out here. It's just too much for me. One day it's Yusuf Agha Mahmood, the family member. Another day it's this one. Another day it's a friend. But I don't know who it is. One day it's my father. It just goes on like this, and I don't have that insight to control myself. So I came. I should have waited a little while, 15 minutes, but I didn't. This is me. And this, even now, you're 20, 25. They've had sons and children. They got married. Yusuf, who came to help me, sold his soul to the devil. Well, got married. He was 19 years old at that time. How many? How old was he? 21? And now he's banging his wife in London. So sorry, I have to say it like this. Yeah. I mean, how do they go on ruining other people's lives and, getting, like, they get bribed and all this, right? How do they go on? They don't have freaking, they don't even have a conscience. You know what's right and wrong? They don't have anything. The jealousy gets to them, the greed gets to them. Want to go to London? I want to marry my cousin. So they must have promised him, you will get married to a master, वो करेगा master जादूगर जो भी जादू करेगा or you will get this cousin of yours and married to a cousin. It's unhealthy to marry cousins. Cousin marriages are unhealthy scientifically. They say it is kind of proven. Anyways, but how do they go on? How do they go on? They don't have a conscience, like covert narcissists, psychopaths. So the mother is taking like Shah Qasim's for, the minat, a wish fulfilled. So take some mehndi, henna to Shah Qasim. This is okay, it's really funny. Yeah? How do they go on? Like, imagine, yeah, Mazlum Bira. Haye sirte. Oppressed Imam Hussein, Hussein, Zainab, and all this, right? Oppressed. How do they go on? My God, how do they come to Muharram? How do they think of Imam Hussein when they're harming, damaging lives? Ali Akbar ka socheng कि अलग कोई माँ का लाल Ali Akbar. And so life has to get them this time. इनके बच्चों को खुदाया, like I'm not saying Allah, I'm saying Khuda, God, some or some scientific. No, no, this should go back to them. And if they've got a daughter, it should go back to the daughter. Please, please, it has to. Now, enough. मेरी माँ को मैंने रो दिया बचपन. She's been married 13 years old. They've got to get it one day. If they don't, their children should. Inshallah. I mean, Khudaya, Khudaya, Ya Khudaya, help. Revenge, avenge. Oh, it's like, that, let me give you that, right? So, what is it? Braveheart speech. If we don't fight now, I don't mean that Muslim way, right? No, I don't mean that at all. I've languished. God forbid, even you, if you're in Pakistan, there's no law and order. Even the judges, highest judges can be bribed. Even these ex-army army officers can be bribed. This is how corrupted Pakistan is. Thank you so much. I really appreciate. So I don't have that kind of brains to think what to do. So I can only do this in this case of mine and condition. Come use social media where I could be restricted on hate or this or that. God knows. They could restrict my live streams also, like they've done on Facebook.